No, you should have stayed in the other room. You need to go. What, baby? Okay. Good evening, everybody. Just seeing you guys here now. Your screen will come back and return momentarily. Just give it a couple of minutes. Just hold on. It's all coming back. Don't worry. Oh, God. I suppose my other one shut down on me, did it? No? There we go. We've got... Here, copy. Where am I? There we go. No. Come on now. Okay. Shoot. There's something else I meant to do. There. Okay. You have to move, baby. I have to do something. That's probably why I'm sick. Move. see anything. It's good, I think. 10. 10's good. There. Excuse me, baby. I don't want to step on you. Excuse me. Okay. Catherine, I got your little hot plate thing for the... Works perfectly. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's like I've got the last 2 readings. I used it, and 1 cup of tea took me 3 hours, and it tasted just as fresh as if I just made it. That's what impressed me about it. Hey, Terry Lynn. You wish happy Thanksgiving to everybody else. This is an international group, and I hope everybody down the States, the Americans to the south of Canada, had a nice, I hope they're enjoying their whole weekend, because it's their biggest day of the year down there. So I hope everybody has some fond memories to create. I'm in Canada. I'm surprised the people that assumed I was an American, and I'm getting pinged with private messages left, right, and center. Happy Thanksgiving, Natalie. Happy Thanksgiving. Big, long, and I'm like, okay, we got to straighten this out. So I had to go into the group on Facebook and say, look, I'm a Canadian and I live in Canada. We did our Thanksgiving back in October, but I wish everybody else that, so... Hi, Marcella. Not my Thanksgiving. I'm not American. Okay. There you are, Linda. Delorier. Sorry. What did you just break and snap? I heard something snap, crack, and break. What have you got now, for crying out? Give me that piece of plastic off of something. Just something nice to cut his mouth on. Heaven's sakes. Okay. I am going to get the smudge right up because I have 2 readings waiting, so we have to begin with the smudge. I have to check here for just 1 moment. There we go. My cursor keeps popping back up. Yeah, I understand that. I don't need anybody to remind me of what gratitude is. So I'm starting to take offense to that, and I don't care who's saying it. The thing is, as Americans, how many Americans, I think I can say, I think I'm dead on. If 40,000 people thought you were an American, would you not step up and maybe you're living in Canada? Or no, excuse me. That here you are, we all assume that you're a Canadian when you're really an American. Would you not come out and say something? I'm shocked at the people that didn't know, because everybody's always asking me questions. Where are you at? What is it you do? What do you like? They want to know everything about me, Bay of Fundy Fortune. It's not an ego thing. It's just a goddamn fact. I get emails. I get messages from complete total strangers every single day. So when you start getting bombarded, there comes a point, it's like, I thought mostly, except maybe some really new members and new people, would know. I said, well, I guess I better straighten this out, and people need to know. And you know what? I'm Canadian. I'm damn proud of it, and most Canadians are proud to be Canadians the same way people in the United States are proud to be Americans. It's the same thing. It's not one more than the other. But, and I'm not offended, because I'm offended because nobody knew I was Canadian. Not nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to blow it all out of proportion, but you know what? And I went on and there was a discussion in Facebook about it within the group. They're still coming. I'm still getting the private ones, the memes. Happy Thanksgiving, Natalie. And I'm just like, it's not going to stop. There's too many people. And they're obviously not checking out their notifications for the group. That's for sure, because they'd be getting notifications that there's something going on in the group. Go in and check so they don't. It tells me a lot. I know by people when they say, you know, and I don't really care. It's not an issue. But I know some people will let on like they're in there all the time. They're not there. No, they're not. Or they know what's going on, right? I need the smudge. I suddenly had all my candles going, all the lights on, and I got a wave of nausea. I hope I don't have to shut down in the middle of this. I took a Gravol. It was my last one. So I'm going to be yawning a lot because they always kick my butt. They make me very sleepy. The harder I need it, well, that's what they're for. They're for nausea. Please bring enlightenment, peace, harmony, and complete balance here to this reading tonight. Enlightenment, guidance. There we go. Oh, it's the best thing for me right now. I'm not mad. I'm pissed because I'm not feeling well all of a sudden after I get everything up. Even, like I said, candles are going the whole bit. And I get a wave of nausea for some reason. So, I'm pissed about that. I was just a little shocked at how many, because I get asked so much, so much through the channel. People are curious. They want to know. That's all. You know. And they can only know what I tell them, but I never hold back that I'm Canadian. I thought everybody knew that. You know. And I think some people just, they don't think that it's just an American holiday on that date. They think everybody's doing it, right? That's what they think. So, not everybody. Some people do. Enough that it annoyed me. No, Thanksgiving's a big deal here, too. And I think it's such a big deal, even more so for the Americans because they're so close to December when they celebrate. So they go from that directly into the Christmas season. So I can see why. I wish our Thanksgiving was like that. We do ours, and I think it's the second Monday in October, I think it is. But we start that weekend before, right? Everybody's got the weekend off and preparing for it. Yeah, I am there, Linda. Thank you, Marcella. No. No. I didn't say we don't celebrate. We do. It's in October. We've already celebrated a month ago. We celebrate every year, just like the Americans do. There's no difference. We just did a different date is the difference. That's it. My Thanksgiving was over a month ago. I wished all my friends and family Thanksgiving a month ago because it was a month ago. And I'm not American. And even though this is kind of just a weird thing that happened today, I still wish all Americans in the group and you guys as well. I hope you have a beautiful Thanksgiving weekend. Okay. All right. So, Spirit, let's get right into the reading here. And you know, here's the thing. If I get frustrated, or people want to call it angry or whatever, I don't care. A pet peeve of mine is repeating myself. Do you know how many times today I've had to say it over and over? I'm Canadian. Sorry, I'm a Canadian, but you have a great weekend. You have a good TG, I say. I'm getting tired of spelling out Thanksgiving. That's a long word. Who's a man or a tranny? Do you want me to show you my tits and then aim the camera down? Get the fuck out of my room, you freak. You freak. Don't come back. You're being blocked. Get out. There. Good. She's not coming back. Goddamn freaks out there. Why, are you a tranny and you're looking at me in a certain way? Good Lord. Sorry, everybody. That was the straw that broke the camel's back right there. I've never in my life had anybody say that to me. Just because I don't talk in a tiny little soft little voice and use the word we a lot, it doesn't mean I'm a goddamn man dressed as a goddamn woman. Gee, what an insult. What an insult. Yeah. Some cam girl, Saskia, Saskia, I kicked her. She can't see Bay of Fundy Fortunes anymore. She's asking everybody else, is she a tranny or what? I may be 60 years old now, but I know what the current lingos are. And tranny means, you know, man dressing as a woman. Hi, Sharita. Jennifer right now is off. Her and her husband were invited out for turkey dinner at someone's house. And Jennifer's not Canadian. She's American. She's from Ohio. And she's having turkey dinner. So she'll be around eventually. So you guys have to put up with me. Now, let's start this again. This is for Linda Delorier. It's basically a general card, from my understanding, right? Let's see. Why does my cursor keep doing that? I'm not seeing conversation or getting it. Do you see her name? Good. That's who it was. Okay, I'm going to cut right here, Linda. It's a general card for Linda Delorier, Nature Spirit. What's coming up for her? Six of Pentacles, generosity. And if, you know, the prompt itself of generosity tells me where your frame of mind is, where your inner self is. And basically well, I don't even need proof. You're a very generous person. By the way, you mentioned one of those mug warmers. I got this 3 days ago. Whoa, picked it up wrong. There, I've got one brand new from Catherine Cross, and I'm enjoying it. It doesn't just keep your drink. Like I'm drinking tea, coffee, you wouldn't even think about it, but tea, once it sits for a bit, tea has to be drank fresh. This thing here, 1 cup of tea does me the 3 hours that we're on, and I swear to you, it tastes like it was just made. I'm really blown away and impressed. I'm not easy to impress. But we've also got Pentacles here, Nature Spirit. We've also got Pentacles, and there's 6 of them, thank heavens, right? We don't ever want to see 5s come up. They're never really that great. Hi, Sharita. Sorry if I'm missing you guys as you pop in. And thank you again, Catherine. Sit flat. Mine does. With this cup, maybe it's just, I don't know. It's got a, you know, it just sits on it. I'll have to see what it is when the time comes. Let's get into, I want to bring the book up. And 6s as well, very good number. A really good number here with the 6. All about having balance and harmony, and it's usually within your in the areas of your life that really count the most and matter the most to you. Okay. According to Tarot, you will soon receive a gift with this card. That's what's coming forward for you here, okay? And it could be money, or it could be a token of love from someone else. It could be a token of friendship, or a show of support for you, knowing that somebody's in your corner here. If it is in money, this will be feel-good money. What that means for you is, it's not to dig you out of a hole. It's not to pay for something specific like a car payment or your rent or your more. It isn't. This is feel-good money. This gift given to you is so that you will take time out for you. Take yourself out on a date by yourself. You could invite your sister Cheryl along. You could do that. There wouldn't be anything wrong with that, because the card shows you being very generous and giving. When you're given, you give. You're trying to keep the equilibrium going on there, right? This is a beautiful card for you. There's nothing ominous about this card. There's nothing coming out of, any dark corners coming. This is a very good card. There's a slight chance equally on the other side that you could be the one donating and giving of your time or giving of money, because it shows you with a generous heart. You're somebody with a very generous, a very big heart. Tarot's acknowledging who you are. You could give of your time, your effort, your money. You probably do. And speaking of gratitude, you're very grateful for every little nuance, every extra piece of bread. You know what I'm saying? Grateful for the bird that lands in your backyard. You're grateful for everything because you're in touch with nature, right? You use thought and sensitivity with everything, whether you're receiving or you're giving. It doesn't matter. You're very, very sensitive about other people, their egos, their prides, their shame levels, so you're aware of all these things. It shows that you could also, with any extra money that comes in like that, even if it's a gift, if it makes you feel better to help out a friend that's struggling, maybe somebody's out of work, maybe they're getting low on food, or maybe they're worried about paying December's rent. If you're able to do that, I see you doing that, stepping up and taking care to give them a bit of breathing space, especially with the Christmas season coming upon us here. The advice of the card for you, Lynn, is receive any gifts with thanks and grace. And if you're giving to others, enjoy it. Giving within itself is its own reward. We don't do it for that reason. Well, I'm going to go help my neighbor, and that whatever I do to help them, that'll come back to me tenfold down the road. Just like having good luck in the bank. Don't do it that way. You do it without thought. It's more of a reaction. It's the most natural thing in the world for you to see where help is needed, and you can fill that need. And that's who you are, and you'll continue to be this way. Your keywords are finances and gifts. Beautiful, Linda. Balance, help, compassion. And you always remain humble and full of humility. You know your place in the cosmic wheel. And protection as well. This is very, very beautiful. This is beautiful. Oh, don't cry. Don't. Hi, hummingbird. Welcome. Glad you're here. Hi, Ann. Hi, Inez. That was for Linda, and now I'm going to read for her sister Cheryl, who also, this is a gift from Linda to her sister. They're very close. They're very tight. They have a great relationship. I know that. And this was a gift from Linda to her sister Cheryl. We're pulling another general card. Let's see what needs to come to Cheryl's attention. What guidance? Is there guidance? Is there direction? Is she being led? Is there answers to maybe some questions that she could have? This is for Cheryl, Linda Delaurier's sister. I'm going to cut right here. This is cool. It's becoming a regular thing with the readings where actually the last ones were what? Did I do them last night? I think I did. Yeah, Wednesday night. We're Thursday now. I think I had 2 people that had their moms right there. So they got their little read, and then they said, my mom's here, and I'm donating for her. And here's my mom, or here's her question. I thought that was pretty cool. I did. I thought that was cool. Let's see what we got here for you, Cheryl. Make sure I've only got one card. It's a good card. It's not bad at all. It's a card of strength. Stability is the overall common meaning of the card. And it does show strength. but it shows stability. If your waters in your life have been like this lately, and then they go like that, and then zoom back, it means just life happening to you. One moment, please. Getting dry already. How are you? Hummingbird? And I look forward to seeing you too, Margaret, because I recognize your name now. I knew the minute the name came up in my corner, and I was sitting here going, I know she's been here before. Yeah, Jennifer should be along anytime, but she's having turkey dinner, so good for her. We got the card of strength. I like to use this as an example. You see this is a fishing net here. Let me bring my other camera up here first. Okay. So you can see here, right here, on both, it's a huge fishing net. Most, to the best of my knowledge, fishing nets are made from nylon. You can't rip nylon with your bare hands without slicing your hands up. And he does it with bare hands. There's no weapon, there's no belt holding any weapons. He's doing this with pure, and his face. His face alone shows pure determination. Pure determination. Everything he's got, he's bringing it up from the deep to free these, and to do the right thing, you might say. Put it that way. Let me bring him up in the book. For you, Cheryl, I know she may not actually be here, Linda, but I'm speaking as if she is. You want to give her a timestamp as well. Linda, if you're still here, where's my timer? Why have I not got my, oh, this is screwy. 26 minutes in, about 25, 26 minutes in. Nature Spirit. Okay, good that you're here, Cheryl. Wonderful. So you got the card of strength. He's all about stability. He's a major arcana as well. He's one of the good guys. All right. Maybe, it could be. I do too many readings to know a particular reading, you know, from months and months ago, right? Anyways, he's a good guy. I like him. There's determination here. Sometimes this card represents somebody that may have been ill for a little while and they're on their way back. Now they're getting back on their feet. Or you've been drug out, drugged down, through the grinder of some kind, and now you're slowly coming back. You're on your way up. You're on your way back. And this is a beautiful, beautiful thing. A big part of this card, and what it's saying to you, Cheryl, is that you're showing an extreme amount of tolerance and patience in the face of some kind of conflict or discomfort. There's something going on. Hey, Mystery. I like the way she put that. Happy Thanksgiving to those in the U.S. Yes, good girl. Hi, The Real C. Yeah, it's having courage and patience in the face of conflict. It's about you standing your ground on some issues, and I'm saying more than one issues, Cheryl, for you. And you will stand your ground, and you will not allow yourself to be overwhelmed in any way, to be knocked back, for someone to say to you, you know, you best sit your butt down, girl. You know what you're going to do? You're going to come back, and you're going to go in their face, and you're going to say, make me. I'm not. It's all metaphors. I'm not saying you're getting into a fist fight with anybody at all. But, you know, it just shows you having the courage of your convictions, and that is for you to be admired, all right? You stand your ground, you do what you say, you back up what you say. You're not all talk and no action. What opposes you, just remember this. Anything that is opposition to you or opposing you, getting in your way, causing some form in waves of negativity, whatever that is beneath you, because you are of the light, you are of nature, you are of the cosmos. Anything that challenges you in an off negative way, shadowed way, the power's weaker than yours, and they're shadowed and you're not. They're weaker than you are in every sense of the word. You need to remember that. I'm okay here is what you say to yourself, and you need to believe that. I'm okay. I'm always going to be okay. Always. I'm a survivor, and I'm a fighter. And after the hell I've been through up and down in my life, ain't nothing gonna stop me now, and I don't back down from anybody, because I've seen a lot worse. I've been afraid of a lot worse. This kind of a thing. And you've been through so much, you know, I kind of have my own story related to that. And one day I woke up and I went, wait a minute here. We're all human. We can all cut. Our skin can be broken open. We can break bones. We can bleed, feel pain. And when that bore down on me, I wasn't afraid anymore of anybody. You know, I just wasn't afraid anymore. And I knew nobody's ever gonna make me back down, back away. I don't care if I'm 80 years old. I won't do it. If someone's being aggressive and wants to attack, I may go down. And, you know, they may leave me there laying while they get up and they walk or run away. But they're going to know they ran into me, because I'll get those in good and early so that they won't forget me for a while either. Do you know what I'm saying? You need to keep that foremost in your brain. Your life, Cheryl, is way too short to be stuck. And I'm feeling maybe memories as well. None of us. This is for everybody, okay? You got a bad past. You've got a negative past, negative moments. You got PTSD. You've got whatever. Things get bad enough. Please, if you speak to the universe ever, ask the universe for love and assistance so that you're not reliving these memories in your present, because that's holding on to the past. You should be doing cartwheels and be thrilled and joyful that you're not in that bad place anymore. And when you were there, you would have given anything to get out of it. Anything to get out of it. And maybe for some people it's been 30 years and their head's still there. What the hell are you doing? It's time for you to do some very deep thinking for anybody. This is a general thing for everybody, but it's meant as well for Cheryl. This is her reading. If anybody's coming at you, the first thing people try to do is project their emotions onto their victim or their adversary. They try to project and instill a fear and a self-doubt and a hesitation, kind of a thing. And somebody, let's say your enemies or the people that aren't your friends, they don't bring any good into your life, may be trying to do that at some point. And you just need to be like a boomerang and have it go right back on them and not have it penetrate you in any way, any shape, any form. And you feel free to tell people who you are. It's your story to tell. Nobody else can tell it. It's your story to tell, so that people understand you better and people know where you've come from. It's important where we come from. More important where we're headed, though. What are your intentions for your future? Examine those and make sure you're on the right road that fits you the best. Yes, absolutely. There could be somebody in your life that's acting in a very unreasonable way. And like I said, they're trying to project these emotions onto you. Having compassion. Well, you protect your own personal boundaries, right? You can have compassion without sacrificing any of yourself, is what I'm saying. Your own spirit. Make sure you keep boundaries up around you. You have to take care of you first. Then you can be there for everybody else. Feeding and nurturing yourself leaves you strong. Strong, strong, strong. Then you can be a real service to those around you that need it. Don't allow yourself to be taken advantage of in any way. Show your strength of character. Never be afraid to do that. Another meaning of the card is literally physical strength and a return to vitality. So if you're coming back from something, there you are. The advice is for you to stand firm. This is your advice. Remain calm, but stand firm, and always take the higher moral ground. Always do the right thing. It's where you check your integrity and you go the right path, the right way to go, the right decision to make, the right side to take, the right opinion to have, but make sure that it's moral and it's right and it's true and it's proper. This card shows you being very resilient and patient enough to withstand any ongoing challenges. So in the end, the bigger picture, you're going to be okay because you can withstand it and you can do it without panic or even compromise. That doesn't feel right. If somebody says, well, I'll meet you halfway on an issue. And if it feels wrong to you, say, absolutely not. It doesn't feel right to me. I'm not doing that. This is your life. A year from now, that person, you'd be going, who? So why would you make a major decision or do a major thing, especially when it comes to morality, right? For somebody else, they're not going to be in your life a year from now. Your keywords here are courage and patience, endurance, taking risks. There's balance. There's opposition. And a beautiful word at the end, there's vitality for you. All right? So you will shine. You will shine. So there we go. There we go. Thank you very much, ladies. Okay. Hummingbird, are you still here? Hey, doctor. Okay, let me get, I don't know if she's here or not. We've got our own chat thing in Facebook where I can send the list. Okay, let's see. Oh, come on now. There you are. It's BOFF. I didn't know what she'd put it under. Okay, I'm going to send you a list. So it just helps to keep me straight to my list from PayPal. You know all about that. Just bear with me a moment. Where am I going with this? Yes, PayPal. Hold on. I've got to get in there first. It logged me out. There's a few people, so come on, log me back in. Thank you, Cheryl and Linda, by the way. Okay, so they're taken care of. There we go. Okay, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Okay, Linda's back at the end again. That's okay. Bear with me one moment, Sarah. Okay, here we go. I hope this is going to work. Facebook's been acting up terrible today. Horrible. Okay, here's a screenshot. And sending. Here it comes. So the next person is Sharita. There we go. You hear, Sharita? You up in center here? So I'm reading your question for your health. Yeah. Oh, he was in my back. Yeah, Doc. Thank you. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay. Okay, Sharita. You know, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Nice to have backup too, you know. That's always a good thing. I don't expect anybody to be here, so you know, anybody shows up to moderate, and I'm all for that. It just makes things a little. It helps when I make mistakes. Sometimes I'll skip someone's name on the list accidentally, and then I got like Jennifer going knock knock knock, poking me in the shoulder. Natalie, that's not who was next. I'm like, oh God, you know. So it happens. Okay. So for Sharita, where am I? Here I am. This is a card she wants pulled in concern for her health, and she wants to know if her health is going to improve. She does want to exercise more, but her knees, her shoulder, hands, and wrists hurt every time. I wonder if it's only physical or also emotional. It could be both. Um, you know, I'll tell you, I'll be honest, I haven't even shuffled for you yet. I'm doing that right now, Sharita. Water, aquatic exercises. Again, we're coming back to that. There's no pressure points. Everything's lifted. There's buoyancy. That buoyancy doesn't just affect balls and stuff, or when we go to swim and hold us up. It holds up our internal organs as well. Everything goes up, inside out. And I can attest to that. So, do you ever smudge? Sharita, do you ever smudge? General card for Sharita is concerning her health. She wants to improve her health so that she's stronger, not in pain. Is this going to happen for her? Is her health going to improve? Give us a good card. Now and then. But aerobic exercise, things like that within the water, they, you know, aquasize, whatever they want to call it. It's non-impact. That's why a lot of people do it. It's non-impact. I've got a friend that's got, they had to rebuild one of her ankles, and it just kills her all the time. Extreme back problems. She can't stand for very long, or she can't even walk a distance without being on a walker or using one of those carts, you know, motorized carts. And she loved the aquatic exercises. Loved them. She did them up in Sussex. She lives in Norton. Well, that's neither here nor there to you, I know. But anyway, she loved it. She said, because these were things I could do. All of a sudden, I didn't have, you know, disability anymore. When I'm in the water, I can actually move better. Everything's easier. Even though within the water there's resistance, but that's how you get your strength, right? Because the resistance is helping you build up your muscle mass and this kind of a thing. So let's see. A card for Sharita, please, concerning her health. She's trying to improve her health physically, and she's having a real hard time with it. Oh, we had a storm here today. I laugh. My window's open. Storm's almost over. Wind. The province I live in, we have 4 different weather zones, actually. Northern part of the province, they're probably under 1.5 feet, 2 feet of snow. Right here in my end, southwestern New Brunswick, there's not a sight of snow anywhere. Nothing. My manifestation powers must be strong. Manifesting an easy winter with not much snow. The 6 of Cups and reflection. And maybe that's what you have to do. Maybe you have to sit down in your quiet time, Sharita, and maybe my nausea passed, but oh my God. But this is a... Wait a minute, didn't I pull this for you the other night? Sharita, did I pull this for you? Wasn't it this card? I'm almost sure I did. I'm almost sure. Yeah, I did. Isn't that weird? That's weird that that come up again for you. Boys, oh boy. And you said you thought you knew, you might know who that person is coming back in. Was that you or somebody else? No, there was somebody else I was thinking of. I wasn't even thinking of you, and I don't remember what come out of that card the last time I read for you out of the Six of Cups. I really don't know. I don't know. Isn't that something? I can't remember it. Um, oh my God, your sister. The first thing off this card, someone from your past is returning to you in your life. To reconnect with your sister. Your sister. That's got to be it. You're both going to be reflecting. You're both slipping back into the past. Into your own good memories that you share. This is about trying to connect to a safer time, a moment, and maybe sharing that and saying to each other, let's go back and relive the happy moments and try to leave the garbage off to the side, but let's try it, and you reconnect that way, and you've got that common ground that you share with each other. So therefore, emotional freedom tapping. You'll be going back over their former years together. But you're going back to a favorite childhood place, whether that's physically or emotionally, and mentally. That could be it as well. In this relationship, she must be coming back. She has to be. Because you're finding a sense of peace, and there's going to be a feeling of security and comfort that comes from this. This is going to be a good experience for you. Okay, wonderful. And like I said, don't hold it against her. She's, you if you called her even, I don't know, or you mailed her and she opened it up. And her first response is, "What the hell do you want?" I remember saying that to you. I think tarot is, and you know what? This is what we call pleasant distractions. When everything's coming together in the best of ways, and you know what this is going to distract you from? Your physical pain. You'll be able to answer that question. Is it just me? Is this really physical, or is it just an emotional thing that if I try to do anything, maybe I'm blocking myself a bit, and I'm super sensitive, everything hurts. This sort of thing, you're going to find you're going to feel better. If this is your sister coming back in, you're going to feel better. But you're going to find a sense of peace and security and comfort within this relationship from your past. It's got to be her. The advice is enjoy reconnecting with the happier aspects of your past, which are going to energize you, will entertain you. You'll be cracking up, the both of you. And it's going to inspire you and give you hope for the future. And your keywords are friendship, and there's your visitor, happiness, comfort, childhood memories. Childhood memories, it's got to be your sister. She's coming back. It's a beautiful card for you, and it means beautiful things. And then being a 6 as well, again, this is harmony around you in your immediate, private, personal life. Your sister's coming back. I hope that was okay for you. Anyways, I've got to get on to the next reading. Thank you so much again, Sharita. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh. Okay. Margaret Connolly, you're next. Where are you, Margaret? Step up front and center and give me your question, Margaret. You're welcome, Sharita. Much love to you, doll. What message does the Spirit have for me concerning soul walking? Okay. This is from Margaret Conley. What message does the Spirit have for me concerning a soul walking? Oh, I'm glad that Gravol kicked in. I don't feel that nausea anymore. It's gone. I'm going to start yawning, and here we go. Oh! Like, I normally don't take a Gravol pill if I'm not feeling well until I lay down. I'm ready to lay down or go to bed. Because they make you like that. They just make you, and the harder you need them, the worse you need them. If you're really, really nauseated, the harder they hit you. It's the way they go. So, Margaret Connolly wants to know what message the Spirit have for her concerning soul walking. I didn't want to be rude or ignorant. Doc, you're asking for me too. You're speaking for both of us. I've never heard of it before. I've never heard of it before. I don't know what she's referring to or what you're referring to. Margaret, soul walking? I don't know. Are you here? Actually? Are you still here, Margaret? Because I was thinking to myself, do I look this up or do I just see what Spirit's going to say and maybe it'll come out in that? Because I've never heard of soul walking before. It's when one is assigned to help people pass over. Ah, I see. You'd never know that by the name of it. I thought you were going into people's dreams, or I didn't, you know. Okay. Margaret wants to know what Spirit's messages for her concerning that soul walking. All right. Yeah. I'm going to cut the deck right here. Here we go, Margaret. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. Wowzers. Do you do soul walking? Is this something you're already doing? Or are you asking, is this something for you to get in with? The card that you got, anyways, I'm not going to sit and wait if there's a bit of lagging going on. It drives me crazy. You got the Ten of Cups. It's the happily ever after card. Okay? What Spirit is telling you, what you're doing is a good thing. This is a good card all the way around. It brings joy, it brings happiness. It's the happily ever after card. It's a positive card. It's a yes card, not a no card. Do you know what I'm saying? This is beautiful for you. Well, just let me... It is a nice message for her. It's very nice for her. You know, I don't question anything that people say they are and the things that they can do. Not after my experience. Even here in the many readings, those that are here almost, they'll tell you. You know, it's Spirit coming through, messages coming through from the other side, or directly from Spirit or the guides, and I'll get this random vision, picture, word, and I'll say to the person, I don't know what the heck this means or what it's referring to, but I'm hearing this. And they'll go, oh my God, that's because. They understand it. I haven't a clue. Weird things. Just weird things. You know? So, I mean, Sharita's here. She could attest to that. Love grows and bonds deepen, especially in romance for you. Margaret. All right. And while your social and family connections grow and thrive as well, Tara wants you to know this. So basically, the intimate side of your life, your family, love, all of that is growing and thriving right now. There's a good balance in there. It's healthy. Anything that you do or is connected with others right now is favored. So it's being favored. You're soul walking. Tara was saying, Spirit is saying, this is being favored for you. This is something good for you. This is something wonderful for you. Anything that you do with others now is going to be favored. Anything. That includes your soul walking. Any old disagreements are going to be overcome if you've had a falling out with anybody. Or maybe a couple of people, I don't know. But that's all going to go to the wayside, all right? Because you're going to, all that's going to be overcome in the spirit of togetherness. It shows a gathering. We agree to disagree, but we agree to get along and drop this, whatever this is. Disagreement, argument. Children thrive in your home as well, if that applies to you, but your home is going to become very busy. It's a high activity center, a hive of activity. Also, card sees you enjoying prosperity and work success at the same time. Another meaning of this 10 is finding your dream home. The advice is you can feel blessed for the life that you have. All right? It's time for you to celebrate that. All the good things in your life, put up a lot of gratitude in the form of celebration. Keywords are family, love, weddings, home, security, children, and celebration. There you go. Hard work sometimes, but yes, what a beautiful card. I hope, I hope this becomes the repetitive card of the night. That would be really, really, really nice. Thank you so much, Margaret. Thank you. Okay. Catherine Cross. My hot coffee lady, my hot tea lady. General card for you as well. All right, you hear, Catherine? I want to make sure Catherine's here. Catherine Cross. And I'll give the list out here as well. I think that Sarah already did. But for those of you that can hear me in the moment, you're not lagging too bad. We've got Catherine Cross up next. Is Linda Delorier again. Maya Lee and Maya Lee. Maya Lee's gone in twice. So it's Catherine right now, Linda Delorier, and Maya Lee and Maya Lee. Okay, that's what we have at the moment. Catherine, I just need to know you're here to give you your general card. Oh, I so enjoy that. One cup of tea will last me as long as I wanted to. Oh my God, who's lagging? Is it me or you guys? Come on now. Yeah, and Maya 2 times. Thanks, Sarah. I'm going to end up meeting you, by the way. I know it because my son lives in Sussex now. Not my son, one of my sons, the oldest boy. He's living in Sussex. Where you at, Catherine? I want to make sure she's here. She just wants a general card, but I want her to be here so I don't have to timestamp it. You're in Freddie, but you go to Sussex though, right? You're there a lot, aren't you? That was my understanding. Anyway, I assumed you were. I'll type her name in as well. Let's see, I use caps. Okay. Okay, once a month. Come on, Catherine. Where'd you go, doll? Maybe she's picking out on turkey and gravy. All right. I don't want to wait any longer. I'm going to timestamp this. I hate the way this layout is now. They keep changing it. I got to go way up to the top. 1 hour in. At the 1 hour mark is Catherine's timestamp. Where's my paperwork all gone to? Where's my papers? There you are. All right, I don't have to timestamp you. Okay. You're just looking for a general card. I'm enjoying my tea so much. 1 cup does me the whole 3 hours if I wanted to, and it tastes fresh. So, it's okay. I like to see that the chat box moving. That way I know that people aren't lagging, and some are, but, you know, when it freezes up and there's no movement for 5 or 10 minutes, it's like, oh my God. Now what, you know? So, let's see here. Catherine Cross, she wants a general card. Please, Spirit, bring forth any information that needs to be brought to Catherine's attention. What can she anticipate? Give her guidance, epiphanies, enlightenment, what she needs to know and what she needs to prepare for. Cutting the deck right here. Here we go, Catherine. Here we go. Oh, the King of Pentacles. And trust is the prompt on this card. Another really, really, really good card. This guy here, now, if he's not an actual person that you know, it's an energy. All right, let me get the feel of it here and see what's going to come forward if I can actually feel what this is. So I'm asking Spirit to work through me. I'm wide open, ready to receive messages that need to come forward. It being Pentacles, there's a lot of color. There's a lot of activities. There's a lift of energy because it is Pentacles. Pentacles are things that are good. They bring excitement. They bring happiness. They bring prosperity. They bring abundance. Creativity is as big as the financial end of these cards. This is beautiful for you. This king, or this could be the energy that is extremely ambitious, a feeling of being able to trust, and feeling protective. This card, now, this could, like I said, I'm not feeling yet if it's just an energy or if it's somebody that is actually in your life. If you recognize this person, that's who he is. He's highly ambitious, he's trustworthy and protective of you. When he commits to a project or even a relationship, he is loyal to the last. He can be a powerful business owner or even a leader type of personality. He has a real hands-on attitude. He doesn't, you know, ask other people to do his bidding or do his way. He's a type, he could be the boss of a corporation, you know, and he's not afraid to roll his, you know, his sleeves up and get dirty with the workers, you might say, right? He's not afraid to do that. He likes being in control of everything around him and having a piece of it. If you're represented in this card, if you resonate with this card yourself in a personal way as an energy here, what this card is doing is representing a lot of generosity and love in your life. And what you gain and bring to you You share with the people who are important to you. You know, in a way, tarot and spirit are kind of honoring you, your spirit, your personality by these beautiful descriptions. Advice is for you to always protect what is yours, okay? But at the same time, keep helping other people that you can help. Some need a hand getting up the ladder. You may find yourself that way, in the position to reach down and help somebody up and get them on their feet so that they can help themselves, sort of a thing. The card sees you encountering success, and tarot wants you to enjoy the rewards that this success for you is going to bring, however that applies to you. Seriously. Your keywords are money. That's nice, and that's to the plus, right? Protection, and feeling that. There's a sense of inner power coming for you. You're starting to see your own gifts and seeing how powerful you are as a single entity. You've got your own power, your own inner power. Loyalty is highlighted. Stability is beautifully highlighted. Leadership and being in charge of your own life is what I'm getting from that as well. Making a commitment, any commitments you make at this time, you'll remain loyal to those commitments as well, because this card's all about trust and building up loyalty, dedication, devotion, and it works both ways, for you and for others from you as well. So basically right now, what the King's bringing forward overall is to show your light, your life in a very favorable light. This is beautiful. This card brings feelings of security overall. The people that are in your life right now are good people. People you can trust, you genuinely like. Those that matter, kind of a thing. This is a beautiful, beautiful card for you in so many ways. It's in capturing your life in the moment. Your life at the moment looks pretty good. It looks very, very good. The things that matter in life are the things that you're drawing to you, and this is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Thank you so much, Catherine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so okay, Linda Delorier is next. Linda Delorier. Okay, she wants a universal card for Zoria, and she's thanking Spirit as well for this. So we're pulling a card for Zoria, and she's very grateful and thankful. Are you here, Linda? I hope you're still here. I should have asked that before I started doing the shuffle. Okay, there you are. Okay, this is for Zoria. This is Linda that has asked for this reading for Zoria. I'm going to cut the deck right here. I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens. I'm taking them both. I had two stick together, and they're not sticky. They're very slippery tonight. I'm taking them both for you. Okay? Hell yeah. The very first the top card is the Three of Cups. It represents reunion. reunion. It being a 3 as well, the 3s are highly revered. They're very holy number, very powerful. There's massive a sense of presence when the 3s come up. And in tarot, it means a lot of stuff going on. It means high activity, a lot of activity. There's a lot going on with this card. And it is a reunion card as well. It's showing family coming together to celebrate one common thing. This could be, but it's everybody coming together in love at this celebration. This is a card of unity. This is a card that finds you experiencing and being witness to that whole energy of humanity. When you get that and you're moved to tears. Feeling the humanity in a gathering within a group is very, very, very strong, very powerful stuff. So we've got the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit here within this 3. That's great. What a great card. I love it when the good cards are coming up. This is good. This is good. Yeah. The card shows you gathering with friends or family to celebrate something. This 3 predicts weddings, parties, reunions, and precious time spent with the people that you love, who make you feel like your true self within their company. It's very uplifting. It's fun. It's replenishing. It's reviving. If you are single and looking for love, there may also be an opportunity for a little flirtation to start going on. And a little something, something in the flirtation department. And if you're working on any creative projects at this time, so yeah, and now's the time for you to get into the zone, into the creative zone, and get yourself locked down on that. The advice of the card for Zoria here is be carefree and enjoy the company of those people that make you laugh. Spend the bulk of your time around other like-minded spirits such as yourself. People that you can really let your hair down with. You can do the deep belly laugh with, and even snort a laugh if you wanted to. And everyone would just laugh the hardest for it. This is a lighthearted gathering, an atmosphere. This is a feel-good situation coming together here. The advice is real simple here. Just be carefree and enjoy the company of those that make you laugh. Keywords are celebration and friendship, healing, fun, flirtation, indulgence, creativity. Your next card is another heart concerning, well, cups. It's about emotions in the heart. And what we're looking at here is one of the best cards to ever pull out of the deck. Everything is completely positive from start to finish with this card. This is your happily ever after card. This is beautiful. Beautiful. 10s being about endings. So, Zoria, for you, if you've been through any challenges lately, if you've been carrying anything for a while, kind of a burden, some pain, some weight, feeling weighed under by it, that's coming to an end. That's what the 10's all about. Any challenging, dark, shadow times are all coming to an end. Here comes the light. Here comes the love. Here comes the joy, the happiness, a sense of contentment, a sense of belonging, a sense of meaning, real meaning. We're talking the meat. And then we're going beyond the meat and we're looking at the bone beneath the meat in your life. And this is a beautiful card for you. Oh, I love this card. This card always brings an inner smile for me. Always. Not for my readings, but for you and anybody else that it comes up to. Sure thing, Sarah. So when the 10 of Cups shows up, love is growing and bonds are deepening for you in your relationships. Your social and family connections are growing and they're thriving. You couldn't ask for more. Anything that has to do where you find yourself interacting with others now or needing to interact with other people in any way, shape, or form, this is a good thing for you right now. It's working in your favor. It's a beautiful thing. Any old disagreements, any fallings out with friends, family, co-workers, any of that. Everything around you is going to be going so perfectly, and you don't want anything to mar that. You don't want any shadows. So if there have been falling outs recently, or maybe a long time ago, maybe you never spoke to that person again, but you see them all the time. You know, the unsteady situations we find ourselves in, all that's going to go to the wayside. You're not going to tolerate any grayness, any shadows coming in at all. You're looking for the light. You're welcoming the light, and the light's coming in because it's welcome, right? You're embracing everything that's beautiful in the universe. And this is bringing you a feeling of being protected. It's bringing you a feeling of feeling safe. It's okay to smile. Life's not going to come along and wipe it off your face, because I'm feeling that's what you're thinking. It seems when I'm too happy that something bad always happens and seems to come along and just wipes that smile off my face. And it's not going to be the case this time around. Absolutely. Just beautiful. But all your old disagreements, anything, are going to be overcome in the spirit of togetherness. So, again, like in reference back to the Three of Cups with reunions, right there is where you're going to see this happen. Coming together in the spirit of togetherness, love, and support. All right? This is a gathering, and it's a metaphor, but everyone's leaving their weapons at the door. They're not allowed in with their weapons, and they have to leave everything on the outside of the door. It's all a metaphor. As far as children go in your home, it shows if there's any children, that the home is a hive of activity and children are thriving. It's a beautiful home, beautiful atmosphere, beautiful energies. Equally, you're going to enjoy prosperity and work and success in work. Anything that you do. And another meaning of the 10 is finding your dream home. And if you're young enough, having children, kind of a thing. The advice of the card, you can feel blessed for the life that you have, because it's time for you to start celebrating it now. Keywords are family and love, weddings, home, a sense of security. Either way, children are highlighted here. So if some of you have nieces, nephews, grandchildren, or anything like that, children are highlighted. And they're doing quite well. Children are doing well, despite if there's some reason why they may not be. They're doing well. Celebration's the final word here. Beautiful cards for you. So yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I hope that you're happy with that. Okay. Let's see here. We'll see who's up next. Okay, stars. You will hear stars? Okay, this is a private question for her. Well, let's find out, stars. Are you here? I want to make sure that you're here, though. Yes, you're always here. You're never very far. We're going to do your reading here. The first one, anyway. Oh, boy, I like that little heater. Okay. This is for stars. Okay. Is she going to be able to resolve this dilemma? I'm talking in my head. And we need to know this one way or the other. If this is going to come to pass and come to be. Are you the baby of the family, stars? Are you the baby of the family? You the youngest sibling? I thought so. How did I know that? The youngest of 10. Wonderful. There you go. I just knew. I didn't know you had 10 siblings, but I just knew you were the youngest. I knew you were. The card that I pulled for you, Maya, stars. The card that I pulled for you, Seven of Pentacles. Sevens are all about possibilities in tarot. And sevens are a good number. It's telling, I'm hearing anything's possible. That's what I'm hearing basically right there. Anything is possible. This is good. This is good. I'm having some good readings here tonight. I love the good readings. And I'm a realist. You guys know that, right? I just tell it like it is. I try to do so with the utmost respect. This sort of a thing. But the readings are good here tonight. Really good. I'm open to spirit. Wide open. So when the 7 shows up, the 7 of Pentacles here, it's showing up. It's showing up to tell you. Sorry, that's a Gravol pill. Making me yawn. There's much to be gained when the 7 appears. It's showing your dedication is beginning to pay off. Okay, you made that first breakthrough. What you did this morning was a break. You broke what has been the common thread. You've broken into and cracked open wide something that had been long sealed, closed. Thank you, Nita. Daisy, girlfriend, how you doing? How you doing? Here's the thing. Here's the thing, stars. Your dedication giving to this is beginning to pay off. It is. You did do the right thing, and it is going to work out in the evening. In the longer run. Geez, I don't know. Maybe it will be this evening. Who knows? Your evening, right? I am open to spirit, very open. And I'm learning. It's, you know, I've been at this for years. And I rarely dismiss what I see and what I hear now, because they are messages from spirit. No matter how half-cocked or crazy or unrelated they may sound, they always identify with the person. They always know, even if I don't. But here's the thing. You're going to start to get glimpses of the things that you're seeking over your situation, your question. At least one will be reaching back to you. Okay? At least one right off is going to be. And like I said, I just said the word this evening, and I don't know where that came from. So maybe this evening you'll hear. Not my evening, your evening. See, you're not in this moment seeing the acknowledgement yet. Acknowledgement that you're dreaming of. Welcome back, Hummingbird. But you just, that's for in this moment. You're not seeing the acknowledgement that you're dreaming and you're envisioning. But you're still okay. Be it here or there, you're still okay. All right? This isn't taking from your life because it's not changing anything if it doesn't go anywhere. If you get no responses from anybody, it's not changing your life as it is right now at the moment. You just keep continuing on doing what you do. But if there is a response and things go the way you want it to, it's going to add to your life. It's going to make your life richer, more precious. Here's the thing. The potential is there for success, which is a beautiful thing for you. The potential's there. The odds are leaning in your favor. This is going to be a successful thing that you've started. It may mean a little more sacrifice. And when you've got this coming into your life, it could mean work at times. It brings taking more time out of your life. Of course it will. Of course it will. That's a given, and you're ready for that. Pay attention to details. Put the time in, the sacrifice, be giving of yourself, and the effort of all of that's going to be very worthwhile for you. You won't be sorry that you did what you did today, this morning, okay? Here's the advice of the card for you. Do not doubt your abilities or the path that you have chosen. Message from Spirit here is you keep going because you're on the right track. And you're going to meet with success. It's going to work your way. Your keywords are money, perseverance, dedication, work, investment, time, and success. So that's beautiful. That's just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Hi, Drea. Okay. I think Maya's next again because she had 2 questions. Let me go in and retrieve that for you, Maya. I'm happy for you, though, because I'm coming your way, and I'm very happy for you. Okay, your second question, Maya. Another private personal question. Oh. That's an awful long time. That should have been gone already, shouldn't it have? Oh. Why? Wow. Is this going to happen for her within the next 2 weeks? Wouldn't hurt for you to try some home remedies for that. I'm not going to divulge your question or anything about it, Maya Stars, but if you soak a tea bag, right, get it soaked, and if you place that where you need to, where the problem is, it's not going to hurt any, but it should help. Hello, sweetheart. What are you doing? What's my baby doing? You got kisses? Of course you do. How are you, sweetie? Why don't you get up behind Mommy? Come on up behind Mommy. You can come up. You want to come up? Come on up. Is this going to be rectified within 2 weeks? Is what we want to know from Maya. Is this going to be rectified within 2 weeks? One more time. One more time. Yes, the worm. You need the worm to draw that out, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Okay. I'm going to cut the deck right here, stars. I would say yes, is what I would say. Because you got the 9 of Pentacles, or yes. The card's about gratitude, but it being a 9 means the goodness that's coming in is kind of almost over the top, and it's intense. As seeing results, rectifying things immediately. Now's the time to treat yourself to some leisure and some luxury. You could be tending to your home, tending to a garden, indulging in your favorite pursuits, or even otherwise spending on yourself. You're going to be feeling very, very rich in time and money as well. Things are coming real good. This is down the road for you. This is beautiful. You love your home. You may find yourself redecorating or rearranging even. You may be getting some company in as well. You want your home to be welcoming, and you may want to think about doing a little bit of baking, biscuits or cookies or something like that, and to be ready for company as it comes in, all right? Make your space comfortable. So when people come in, they don't feel uncomfortable and they feel like, I can get comfortable here, right? Oh, thanks, Daisy. Um, mm, the advice of the card, we'll move on to that. Devote time and money into your interest and into your home. You can be the center of your world, and you can appreciate all the good things in life just now. Your keywords are luxury, leisure, relaxation, home, abundance, independence, and generosity. And the gratitude part, this is not to say this is for this would be your birthday. It's not. It's a different kind of a celebration. Putting it up and honoring the universe that is bringing you all these beautiful things and putting your gratitude up. You need to feel it. That's pretty powerful stuff. Even more beautiful things will come your way. So, there, I'm going to ask Lilith for you. Let's see here. If this is going to be cleared up within the next 2 weeks for you. Let's see. Definitely a Lilith question. But I'm glad I pulled the card. Just the same. Okay, where am I with this? That's what I want to do. There we go. And while I do this, if you guys haven't done it yet, you should subscribe to the channel if you'd like to, so you don't miss any more mini readings or monthly readings. And give the channel a thumbs up. Click like. Thank you. This is for stars. Her situation, what she's dealing with right now, is this going to be cleared up within the next 2 weeks? Is this going to come to pass and be gone within the next 2 weeks? She's saying yes, Maya. It's possible it could be any sooner than that. And she's saying yes, it could be. Yes, it could be sooner. Just be diligent with your treatment and whatnot. Beautiful. There you go. She's saying yes, so don't fear. Don't worry. Queen of the Warriors. Oh, I can imagine. I've never heard one lasting that long, though. That's why I said if you had a warm tea bag, that there's something medicinal in tea, and the warmth of it, right? The damp warmth, like hot wet, will draw anything there that's not supposed to. You're welcome, stars. No problem at all, my dear. Always happy to see you here. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Moving on to the next person. Okay. Nita, you're up next. Okay. Let's find out, Nita. And just for the record, Nita, this is not my Thanksgiving. I'm not an American. I'm a Canadian. We did ours back in October. I've been dealing with this all day. I've never been hit with Happy Thanksgiving from so many people, and my personal messages on Facebook, ding, 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 ding. And it kind of bothered me a bit because I thought everybody that came in here knew I was Canadian and that I live in Canada. We don't do Thanksgiving at the same time. We do ours way earlier than you guys do. So, but I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. I'll say that. I don't know what that is, but thank you, Nita. I'm glad you're here. Okay, we're going to find out about you and Douglas. I'm going to reread your question one more time to make sure I got it right. Okay. All right. Now you know. These closings I do here, they're different than when I did the pre-recorded ones. And I wouldn't always say exactly where I was, but I always say, come and, you know, I live right on the Bay of Fundy with the highest tides in the world. A lot of members, rather than ask, they just Googled the Bay of Fundy. And then they got to see video, and they got to see a map, and showed on, you know, on the globe where we're located. Definitely Canada. Definitely. The U.S. is to the south of me. All right. This is for Nita. How about her and Douglas one more time? Are his intentions proper and good towards her? Are they going to reconcile? They're going to reconcile. I'm going to cut right here, Nita. Oh, wow. Oh, God. I don't like the card that I pulled for you. This is a card, overall meanings, the most common meanings for this card are addictions and affairs of the heart. It's a card about not having control or feeling like things are out of control, or that somebody else has control over you. It's a vortex. All right, it's a card of temptation. I don't like this. Bear with me for a few minutes here. I don't like it at all. You could have done better, really, you know. Freaking vortex. Yeah. The vortex is revealing that you have become trapped. You feel trapped. And for you, you're feeling enslaved by a love and lust relationship. And a common meaning of the vortex is affairs. This situation means that you feel like you have little power and that another person or other parties are having control over you. You may be feeling attracted to a person or even a situation that will do you no good. For this reason, an additional meaning of the vortex is addiction to substances or to love itself. However, the bondage that you're feeling, it's all an illusion. You can decide to break free whenever you choose. And then there's the artistry here, where they're caught in these whirlpools. But if you look right here, look how calm the waters are. There's no whirlpool, there's no rough waters, there's no rapids. So close to being free. So close. You need to charge ahead. You need to continue going forward. I know I'm wasting my breath saying this to you. I just know I am. He's not for you. He's not for you. He's not the one. He's not your person. Nothing good's going to come out of this. He has issues. He's got issues of some kind. Hang-ups, and maybe he drinks too much, he gambles, or something along these lines. But you're not going to bode well. You won't come out. See, when people come together, we're supposed to uplift each other, hold each other, support each other, inspire each other, nurture each other. And you're not going to be getting any of these things from him. But hold on, we're not done with the reading. I still have to ask, right? If you decide it's time to break an agreement or a habit, just do it. It's going to be easier than you think it will. Don't let your circumstances dictate who you are. Time for you to take back your power, your own inner power, and live for yourself. Choices, contract, control, power, affairs, restrictions, and addictions are the keywords for this card. One moment, we're pulling Lilith in. All right. Oh, warm, and I'm dry. I'm going to ask if you're both to reconcile. Okay. Lilith, are Douglas and Anita going to be reconciling their relationship? Will it be reconciled? You know, she could say yes, but I'm going to ask more questions if she does. Are Anita and Douglas going to reconcile their relationship? She's saying no. She's saying no. Is Nita going to be able to claw her way back out of this relationship? Is she going to see the light and do what she needs to do for herself, for the betterment of her life? Is she going to be able to break free? And she's saying yes to these things because they're all possible for you. Is there new love coming in Nita's life? Somebody else completely different in her future? Is there new love coming in Nita's life? She's saying very much yes to that. Is this somebody that Nita already knows? Does she already know the new love that's coming into her life? She says no. So this is somebody new, unknown. Wonderful. How soon will they come into her life? Will they come into her life within the next 6-month period? Are we looking at least 6 months? No. Sooner? Sooner than 6 months? She's still saying no, so it's longer. And she's saying yes, longer. Will the new love come into Nita's life within the next 7 months? Will this happen within the next 7 months? She's going to meet the new love of her life. Longer? Is she saying no again? And then she says yes, longer. Okay. Between now and next November, which is 1 year's time, is Nita going to meet her new love, her new romantic love? Will she meet them within the next year? Between now and next November, she's saying yes. Or this is someone she doesn't already know. Can we get the first initial of their first name to give Nita something to go on? Does the new love coming into Nita's life, does their name begin with the letter A? No. The letter B? The letter C? The letter D? The letter E? Whoa, there we go. It's a letter E. So their name begins with the letter E. There you go, Nita. I hope that gave you some food for thought, and it gave you somewhere to go as well. You know, maybe start planning things out. That was your reading. That was your reading. I'm sorry. I know it's not what you think you wanted to hear, but there'll be a moment of awakening and reckoning. Believe me when I tell you that, Nita. All right? Oof. Let me see here. Oh, for heaven's sake. Oh, people. There. Connie McCreary. Connie McCreary. Okay, she wants a card pulled for love or career, either one. Thank you very much, Connie, as well. Connie's got 2 here, and I think they're both back to back. So, Connie, are you still here, Connie? Are you here up front? Your beauty for ashes, Connie? Just bear with me. Connie wants a card for love or career, either one. Love or career. To bring direction for Connie, to bring enlightenment for Connie when it comes to her love life and career. One more time here. Want a general card, please, regarding love or career for Connie. Please. All right, I'm going to cut right here. General card for Connie. Love and career. Ooh. Well, Connie, you got the anxiety card of tarot. You got the Nine of Swords. Thank you very much, Hummingbird, for that little blurb there. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. The anxiety card of tarot, we got the nine. Nines are all about over the top. Everything's over the top, no matter what it's referring to. Even if it's good, something good, it's a nine. Nines are about intensity. This is not just a slight of anything. This is something that becomes forefront and center within you, within your life, kind of a thing. It shows you worried. Dear Lord. It's one of my least favorite cards. I don't. But on the other hand, with the darker cards, like this one, all right, it's truly a lifesaver because it's, if you're not aware of something, it's giving you a heads up. It's bringing something to your attention, which puts you a couple feet ahead of the game of life. What it does, this card reveals trouble beneath the surface of you. It's often it comes out expressed through dreams and nightmares. If we don't find somebody to be our sounding board, find somebody, all right, that won't judge you. Find somebody that's a listener, and they just become a sounding board. Otherwise, if you're holding everything in, what ends up happening is it comes out in your dreams, sleepless nights, loss of appetite, this sort of a thing. But you could end up giving yourself nightmares, stomach aches, if you need to have the release. Other tarot readers don't talk about this, but I like to mention it from time to time, once in a while, and that is, we always talk about the good energy, the holy energy, the prized energy, the beautiful energy. Here's the thing with energy. It's like the rest of the world. The dark, the light, the good, the bad, the good, the evil. There's such a thing as dark energy and bad energy. And we need to talk about them because they operate on the same physical laws of the universe. And that is, even the dark and the negative energy has a flow. And it needs to continue to move. It needs somewhere to move too. But if you keep doing this and pushing it all down, trying to bury it, and not let it come up and deal with it. It's got nowhere to go. It's going to find its own way. It'll wait till your guard and your defenses are down, such as when you're sleeping, and will come out that way. All right, through your dreams, having bad dreams, having nightmares, this kind of a thing, right? I'm surprised every time I pick that cup up that it's just the perfect temperature, and it'll stay like that as long as I don't drink it all. Very good tea. I make a good cuppa. I make a good cuppa. A lot of underlying worrying going on. Tarot's asking you, you need to ask yourself, what the hell's eating you up so badly inside? Tarot's saying you could be anxious due to pressure that you're under, overwork, relationships, family issues, or even anxiety that may be a pattern for you as a worrier. But if you're not in a serious love relationship and you're not happy with your work situation, whether you're working or not, or you're working and it's miserable for you, toxic, either way. And on a physical level, the card is saying you are not sleeping well due to stress and overthinking. Here's the advice of the card. Whatever it is that ties you up at 3 a.m., it always looks smaller in the light of day because there's no shadows in the daytime, right? Try to keep your perspective when negative thoughts start to get in the way. So it's a controlling about where your emotions and where your head goes. Okay? You're creating your own anxiety. There's the bad thing about that. And some people can't help themselves. And some people, because I've done this myself and said, if I don't worry about this, then it's going to come to pass. My worst fears will be realized. But if I talk about it, and some people believe if you bring it out verbally or vocally, that something negative, it's going to attract even more. Not always the case. Because sometimes if I hold things in and keep them to myself, geez, if they don't come to pass, I tell you, it's unreal. But if I verbalize and find somebody to talk to let it all out with, it's not attracting that. What it is for me, it's pushing it away. I'm releasing it. I'm putting it out there. It's not just me anymore. I don't have it bottled up in here. Almost like you're protecting it in a way because you're bottling it in. You need to find a way to let that go. You need to find a way to let it out. You need to let it out, my dear. You really do. Here's your keywords: panic attack, fear, guilt, insomnia, nightmare, stress, and mental overload. Let me pull Lilith for you, okay? Beauty for Ashes, let me pull this for you. There. Okay, Lilith. This is for beauty. We'll start with work here. Is Beauty going to get herself a new job soon? Is there a new job on the horizon coming for her? She's not even wasting time. She's saying yes. There is a new job. There's new employment sitting on the horizon. Is this job going to be a pleasing job and a pleasant place to be employed with? She's saying yes to that. Will this job fit her? Will she fit the job well? And she's saying yes. Is she going to be happy working here? Will the money pay her what she expects it to, which will make her very happy and complete? And she's saying yes. When is she going to get this new job? Will she get this new job within the next 4 weeks? Is it possible this could happen within the next 4 weeks for her? She's saying yes. All right, wonderful. So in the next 4 weeks, you should have new employment. Probably right after the Christmas holidays. Maybe starting in the new year. The next question for her was love. Is there new love coming into her life? Is there new love coming into her life soon? She's saying yes, there is. She's very active here for you. Whoops. The new love coming into her life, when will this happen? Will this happen within the next 4 weeks for her? Will this happen within the next 4 weeks for her? Is she going to meet somebody through work, the new job? Because that's what I just got a hint of. Meeting somebody on the job. Is this somebody she already knows? Does she know this new love that's coming into her life? No, you do not. Okay, wonderful. All right. When is this new love coming into her life? Will this new love come within the next 4 weeks? Could it be any sooner than 4 weeks? No, at least 4 weeks then. And she doesn't, oh, I don't know, I'm swinging so low. She doesn't know who it is. Could I get the first initial of their first name? Does your name begin with the letter A? Does your name begin with the letter B? The letter C? The letter D? E? The letter F? G? H? I? Whoa, I, the letter I. Their name begins with the letter I. There you go. I hope I served you well, and so did Spirit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, I think you had 2 in a row, didn't you? Bear with me. Of course it logged me out. Of course it logged me out. Of course. Let me see here. Okay, I'll send you a new list here too, Sarah. I'm going to send you a new list. Where am I? Where am I? Here we go. Okay. Yep, there is. Okay. Bear with me for one moment. Where the hell am I? There we go. I gotta find my place, you know. I'm gonna read Connie's second card here in just one moment. Okay, I'm going back. Here we go. There you go. Hummingbird. Okay. Okay, Connie. One more time. Well, I wonder if that's what that was all about on the first card, but we'll find out here. Having said all that other stuff I said earlier about negative and worrying and all that, there is something to be said and should be noted and paid attention to. And that is basically speaking for positive energy, positive thoughts, and putting out that positive, trying to beat out the blues, the worrisome stuff that's keeping you awake at night, you might say. Okay. She wants to know that she's seeking promotion. And she has been applying all year, but I've only received one interview. The job I wanted was not offered to me. I just wanted to check to see what's going on for me in reference to a promotion in 2020 or by the end of this year, 2019. All right. I'm going to cut the deck right here. Ooh, how strange. Indeed. Some of these cards, you got one of my least favorite cards because of what he represents. Not necessarily bad for you. So, yeah. You already got your answer, but I want to give you a word of warning because of the card that came up. Be very careful of where your proposals come from. Don't listen to word of mouth that somebody else telling you, oh, I think you're going to get the next promotion. I think you're going to get it. Okay, because that's a card you got. The Knight of Cups. He's full of hot air. There's no substance to him. He has no, he means well. But the thing is, he's a little short-sighted, a little stunted, you might say. He thinks his beautiful Fabio of the ocean good looks are going to carry him through his life. He finds that people are charmed by him. So he tries to work this to his advantage. And the key word being work with this guy. This is an energy that holds empty promises. Will paint the sky any color you want, but when it comes down to the real hard brass tacks of things, no. This could be somebody else coming to you with another offer even. Don't take it. There's your warning right there with that. Don't take that. Bear with me. I'm going to bring him up. I'm going to bring him up here. Not that I want to. So when this guy comes up, he's a very romantic person. He's very idealistic. He believes in idealism in the world and living the idyllic life and all, and that's just not true. But that's what he's like. He's a romantic and an idealistic man, and he has a proposal for you. He's very charming. He's very magnetic. He tells a great story, but will his ideas and schemes or love offer stand true? You don't know. He may not seek to deceive you, but he's not a realist. He's more comfortable with fantasy than he is practicality, a real hardcore side of life. He likes to float above that. His words are captivating. He can say all the right things and show you all the right things. But in the big world and in the real world, all his words, promises, offers are meaningless. You can't trust this person to be consistent. If you know this person and you know that about them, don't even go there with them. Nip it in the bud. Judge by actions rather than words is the advice with this card, especially with this guy. If he's promising you a life of luxury and abundance and all that, don't look for it through him. It's never going to happen. Judge by actions, not by words. It's worthy, actually. It's worth testing this person's intentions before you ever accept to go along with anything that they're offering you. Offers, dreams, illusion, imagination, fantasy, love, and infatuation come here. All right. This could be a new love coming in as well before the other fella, and somebody that you don't want to get tied in with. Pretty simple. All right. Thank you, Connie, very, very much. Truly appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Okay, stars, we're going to do you again. I'm going to have to send you another new list here in a moment. Are you here, stars? She's always here. Where you at, doll? Where you at? Thank you, and good night from Canada. There we go. There she is. All right. Can always count on you to come right up, and I hardly ever have to wait for you. That's beautiful. Where am I at? There we go. Okay. All right. Let's find out. Maya asked me a question, and she likes to keep her questions private, as is this one. What are the possibilities here of this reconciliation for stars? I'm going to cut right here, stars. You got the Two of Pentacles, which is all about options. Two of Pentacles. Pentacles are always good. Two is a good number as well. Oh boy. I gotta tell you, stars, and you know me, I'm always honest. My intuitive side, what I'm being nudged to go with is the answer's no. It's not. He's going to move forward before you do as well. But here's the thing. Not all is lost, and you got reason to get excited and have something to hold on to and look forward to. Is there somebody more well-suited to connect with here that's going to be coming? This too shows a decision is underway, and you're considering your options. You're rehearsing all the possible outcomes rather than taking any action right now. In personal finances, there may be demands for a little bit on your resources. So you may find yourself juggling income and expenditures in order to balance the books, but it's not anything that's going to have you crazy. It's not a long-term thing. The advice of the card: pay attention to the detail of any financial agreements or offers, and look for long-term benefits rather than going for short-term gain. You've heard me say that before. Instant fixes only fix things for an instant, and if you're not exactly further back, when you're back where you started from, you could be even further than that, a couple steps behind. Your keywords of choice is property, finances, balance, judgment, contracts, and details. Let me ask Lilith. One moment, Althea. Let me look. Is your name the same in PayPal, Althea? Is your name the same in PayPal, or is it a different name? I'm wondering if that's you right there, but I don't want to say. Okay, I'm not quite done with her. I've got to do this. I've got to ask Lilith for stars here.
And then we're moving on. Yes, Linda Delorier, if I'm not mistaken, is coming up next. Pertaining to Star's question, which she likes to keep private, as you know. She's saying no right off the get-go. She didn't even start this. Look at that. No, right off the get-go. No. An answer. That's your direct answer to your direct question. No. I'm talking to her. Yeah, it's over and it's done. Yeah. Okay. As far as your job, your the other things like that, these things are falling into place for you. You're going to be in a good place that way, but not with the person that you mentioned. You're very welcome. Okay. Okay, so Nature Spirit wants another general read for Zoria. Okay, all right, we can do that. I've got to get, I have to get Sarah. One moment. I want to refresh and make sure everybody's on the list that I need on here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Another reading for there. I just forgot where I was for a moment there. Brain dead. Brain dead. It's another card for Zoya. Yeah. Okay. It is just general again. Okay. That's no problem. Yeah, I'm going to get another, it's getting there, isn't it? Okay, bear with me because I'm going to send you a new list. Okay. All right. Where are we? Okay. Oh, Delorier. The last name's Delorier. That's who Nature Spirit is. Linda. Here comes a new list. And go. All right. This is for Zoya again. Another general card. Pull for Zoya. Anything else that needs to be brought to her attention. Heads up. Anticipate. Be led. Be nudged. This is for Zoya. Another general card, please, and thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. Windy out. Surf's up. And it's dark. All right. So another general card, please, for Zarya. Okay. I'm going to cut right here. And here we go. Oh, nice. King of Wands. He's the king of practicality, is what he is. Bear with me, I get back into my screen with you guys here. So, not a bad card. I love him. Him and the Queen, they're totally awesome. They really, truly are. This is for Zarya. The King is an action man, a man of action. So this card actually, as far as the energy of it goes, is saying taking, you're witnessing or you're performing action instead of talking about everything anymore. No more talk. Now it's time for action with him. All right? But if this is an actual man in Zarya's life, this king is an action man, which makes him very engaging, a good companion, and also an inspiring leader. He's self-motivated. He is entrepreneurial. He's dynamic and open-minded. You're going to know what he's thinking at any time because his feelings always show. But travel can also be important to him as well, and he's connected to very many people from many different backgrounds other than his own, very different from his own. If the card is resonating with you, the king is indicating that you should expect to find practical solutions to practical problems. Also to see to your network of friends and your professional contacts to make sure they continue to grow and you keep them current as well. Explore your passions and look to the unconventional people in new places for inspiration. All right? We're all like that. I could sit here and maybe I'm in the mood to write, but I don't know what to write about. And then I'll take a trip to the city and come home and I can't wait to start writing because I've been inspired by something and moved. Energy, creative, power, wisdom, passion, freedom, and openness. And all these are beautiful things for Zarya. Energy, creativity. And this is to the high end. This is a high energy. This is a full... This is a full and complete energy engulfing you. Really getting into the zone. You're really wanting to be more creative in your own life. It's all being pushed by passion, but having the wisdom to know what you shouldn't do. You will know that. It won't be that hard to discern. But there's such a feeling of freedom and openness and a realization of, oh my God, I can change anything I want. I can be anything I want. I have the freedom to do what I want, what truly moves me and what's important to me. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Having the right people in your life. But boys, to get this card and it being the king of practicality as well as representing your passion for life, for spirit, calm, smoother waters here concerning all those things. There you go, Linda. Zarya. There you go. Beautiful. Okay, let's see here. All right, TB Brown. TB Brown, you're up next. I see your question here. Okay, TB wants to know if they're going to get the financing to buy their own home. Wonderful. You're welcome. You're welcome, nature spirit. Thank you so much. You're very kind. Thank you. I'm glad you're happy. It's a good card. There's no getting around it. It's a card of happiness. That's absolute for sure. Absolute. Okay, this is for TB Brown, and they want to know, are they going to be able to get the financing to buy their home? To buy a new home. Okay, one more time. Give them a good mix. Who's a timestamp for? Was that TB Brown? Is that what you mean, Hummingbird? Oh, they're not here. TB Brown, where are you? Okay, let me see. I'll give you a timestamp, but I'm gonna try to call them out as well. 2:20, 2 hours 20 minutes. Oh, for heaven's sakes! I will wait. I will wait for you. Okay, is TB Brown going to be able to get the financial end of things all straightened away? Will financial loans be granted so that they can buy their own home? Come on. My thumb's getting tired. Starting to ache. Hi, Joni. Hi, TB. Okay, I'm doing your shuffle right now. How many have we got left waiting? We may have to close for the night where we're at. Let me see. Just bear with me. I don't want to be sitting here any longer than 3 hours. That's basically my limit. It's too hard on my eyes. And my back. It's sitting like this for 3 hours. That's not good either. Where are we again? Let me look at the timestamp here. I've got 2:20. Yeah. Yeah, okay, Sarah, Hummingbird, do you want to close for donations now? We're done. I'm going to finish off what we have. Okay. Donations are closed for tonight, everybody. Sorry. Okay, TB. We're going to find out if you're going to get that money that you need. Let's say buy your own home. For TB Brown, you're going to be able to acquire the money that it's going to take to buy their own home. Boys, that was a couple hours gone pretty fast, wasn't it, Sarah? That's really fast. Really quick. And it's been busier. This is kind of mediocre tonight. Kind of, yeah, a little on the, it's steady tonight, we'll say. It's steady tonight. But I will, don't want us, you and me, Sarah, sitting here for 3 hours like this. So we try to cut her short. Thank you, Sarah. Okay. Is TB Brown going to get the financial that they need for buying their own home, their first home there, their own home? That must be clearing. There's one lone light across the cove, and I see it. I can see it. It's on, which tells me there comes the big wind. It means that the weather system's clearing. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Are they going to get the financial backing that they need to buy their own home? Okay, I'm going to cut the deck right here, TV. This is going to be your card. And here we go. Is this my repetitive card? The second time it's come up. If nothing else, it's the second time. What you got was the card of strength and stability here. And my answer to you would be the chances are in your favor that yes, you're going to get it. Absolutely. You need to be patient. It's going to come your way. You're not to throw the towel in. Don't feel weakened. Don't give up. Stand your ground. And don't let intimidation, fear, guilt, or anything like that shake your confidence. There could be somebody in your life right now that's acting very unreasonable. They're trying to project their emotions onto you. They don't believe you should be doing this, and they're trying to push that onto you so you think the same way. Don't let them do that to you. You can have compassion for them. You can be understanding to them and say, I know where you're coming from. But you keep your own personal boundaries within your own personal boundaries. Keep them strong. Refuse to be taken advantage of. Refuse to be to have other people impress upon you. You keep your own self true and strong to you. The common overall meaning for this card is actually your strength of character. Do you have the courage of your own convictions? Do you have staying power? Can you stand your ground and not be pushed, not be influenced away from what it is that you're trying to do? Stand your ground on that. Another meaning of the card is literally physical strength and a return to vitality. So if you've been down in any way, shape, or form, mentally, emotionally, or physically, you're on your way back. All right? Here's your advice. Stand firm. Be calm. Always do the right thing. So you're going to be taking the higher moral ground. The situation being tested, stressed, dragged out, waiting a little longer than you thought you would. It's just a test of your character. And you are resilient and patient enough to withstand any ongoing challenges without panic or compromise that doesn't feel right. So let your intuition guide you. Courage, patience, endurance, risk, balance, opposition. Beautiful word, vitality at the very end. Bear with me. We're going to get a straight yes or no from Lilith. All right, TB. All righty, here we go. Oh, wowzers. All right, Lilith, we're within still the one card, one question reading for TB Brown, and they want to know, are they going to get the financial backing they need to buy a home, their own home? Are they going to receive? I believe you are. I truly do, because I felt that right off. The answer was yes, and she's saying the same. Are things going to take a little longer than they projected? Because we're getting that too as well. There could be paperwork taking a while to come through, and she's saying yes. But in the bigger picture, TB Brown's going to be owning their own home sooner rather than later. Is this correct? Yes, that's beautiful. There you go, TB. Big, fat, resounding yes. Right on for you. Okay, I hope that was okay for you, TB. Did the best I could for you and by you. Thank you so much once again. I appreciate it very, very much. Okay. Celicia, I hope I'm saying that right. Is Celicia here up front and center? with their question. Althea. All right, Althea. Where's the note? I don't... Let me look. I didn't... I know that's her, but there's no note in here. There's no note. There's one donation, but there's only one. There's no note. Maybe she thought she did and didn't press enter. I don't know. There's two. Okay. But, okay, the first one, there's no question. Let me check the last one, the second one here from you. There. What about your first question though, Althea? What about your first question? Good luck to you, TB, and congratulations already. Where's Althea? She was just here asking about her reading. Where'd she go? There's one in the second one, I know, but what about the first one? Right on. You're gonna be all right. Like I say, there could be a little bit longer than what you thought, but it's okay. What is this coming up? What about the first one, though? Okay. Okay, I get it. All right. No problem. One moment. Okay, let's find out, Althea. Is she here? I'd like her to be here before I start her reading. Maybe she's lagging a little bit. Whew, it's warm. No. No, 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 no. No. No, no, no. We're closed. Okay, good. All right, that just was lagging or something and it came in. Okay. Wonderful. All right. What was his name again? Just a moment. Okay. Let's find out what's going on. Where is our Althea? Althea! Attention, Althea! Go to sleep with a smile on your face come tonight, TB. Althea! All right, I'm going to cut right here if she's here or not. What's our time stamp? 2:34. 2:34. Come on. Come on. Okay. No and no. Right off. This is a Five of Pentacles. The card's all about abandonment, feeling alone, feeling rejection, this sort of a thing. Okay, I time-stamped it, though, for her. But the answer's no. To the first part of your question, and no to the second. It's not going to happen. I can tell you that right now. It is not going to happen. You can do better. They're not meant for you. It's not meant to happen. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I truly, truly am. I'm sorry. Oh my God, 3 hours in, and to feel that hot tea, it tastes great. Doesn't taste old or anything like that. Fantastic. Okay, but no. Althea, the answer is no, and I'm very sorry to tell you that as far as tarot is concerned. Not going to happen. And that's a good thing. You don't see that right now. This appears to be a sad card, but not all is lost. The 5 often reveals sometimes a fear of poverty and isolation rather than the reality. All right? And some people, even when most of the things in their life are going well, if they got 1, 2 things that they're not happy with, that just colors everything, which isn't really, really good. Hi, Kim. You're more than welcome here, and you can come and say hello as much as you want, Sharita. Always nice to have you. And you're feeling at risk of maybe losing this relationship or any possibilities of it, and the card is... The card shows you even distancing yourself from other people due to self-doubt. You don't know what to think, you don't know how to behave, you don't know what to believe, you don't know what to hope for. Another meaning of the card is feeling alone after the end of a relationship, along with the financial changes that breakups could bring. That doesn't apply to you, but you could be feeling alone because of the stark answer to your question. Here's the thing. You do have support, but you may be looking in all the wrong places. Or you're looking at the wrong people, and even further than that, you're looking at the wrong person. They have all your attention and it shouldn't be there. Your attention should be wide open, ready to receive something better that's going to come your way. Go beyond your usual networks, your usual friends, hangouts, places that you frequent. Try someplace different, because you may have been looking in the wrong places and, like I said, at the wrong person. If you go to places that are new to you, or places you wouldn't normally go, or people you wouldn't normally be around, you're going to find the help and the comfort that you need. Your keywords are 5 of Pentacles, isolation, money problems, maybe, but a feeling of rejection, bias, fear, risk in relationships. We'll get Lilith and get her 2 cents on this. Althea. I don't want to drop that again. That makes an awful, horrible sound. Wake everybody up. All right. Could we get an answer, please, to Althea's question? First part of the question. Don't do that to me. I don't believe you. You kick in that quick. Come on. Even though I know that's the proper answer, that's probably why she did that. Not hesitating. Again, no. I knew it. I told you it was no, and she's not hesitating. No to what you think and hope that they are doing within themselves in accordance with you. No to that and anything else that's associated with this person. They're not for you. This is not the one. And she's adamant about it. She didn't even hesitate. So there we go. I'm done. I'm done. The answer's no. Absolutely not. They're not for her. This person is not for her. Regardless of how she feels, that's what it is. Okay. Thank you very much, Althea. Thank you very much. She's lagging, I think, there, Sarah, as well. You already told her, and I am sorry. Very, very doing this. Okay, so the next person is Nicole. And I see Nicole's question is here. If Nicole could step up, please. Okay, Nicole, we can get to the bottom and try to find out and see what's going on here. Heidi-ho, Nick. Okay. This has to do with Nicole's business. Things are a lot slower than what she expected them to be. Should she still be following through with her plans? Will business pick up? Oh my God, here we go. We're getting towards the end here, and I'm going to start flubbing up the cards. Okay, so for Nicole, business that she's got going, it's slow. Is she on the right path? Should she stick with it? Should she stick with it? And if you say she shouldn't stick with it, that means that if she has to begin another new road, rethink, revamp. One more time. I want to give you a good shuffle here. Put the heat into the cards. Should Nicole carry on with the business? Business has not been what she expected. It's slow. Okay, I'm going to cut right here. Interesting. I've not seen this card in a while. Got some newbies coming up. I haven't seen them in a long time. And what you got was the card of Judgment, and it's all about self-reflection. Self-reflection. Okay. One thing about the Judgment card, you're going back to see. Oh, excuse me. That gravel's kicking my butt. Big time. Anything's better than feeling nauseous, though. We don't want to feel. No, we don't want to feel. It's not a bad card, but it does see you going back over decisions that you made, roads that you started to go down. So when this card comes up, it's time for you to begin to revisit the past, to take stock before you move on. All right? You may muse on happy memories or discover that there's unfinished business. So you may find yourself being in touch with somebody from your past or revisiting an old situation to find some answers. Curious. At this time, you could also be judging yourself on your past actions. Did you do the right thing? Asking yourself, did I do the right thing? Did I go the right way? Did I make the right decisions? Another meaning of this card is a spiritual connection as well, linking with those in spirit, such as your guides, your angels, and your loved ones that have passed on. If you feel a need to even to give a person a second chance or return to an old situation, now's the time to decide that, if that applies to you at all. If you're reassessing the past in other ways, don't be so hard on yourself. You did, yeah, okay. But you did what you thought was correct and right in the moment. That you don't need to have regrets if this isn't working out for you, you see. Tarot's really sending a message that if you're reassessing the past in other ways, don't be too hard on yourself. If you did something, an action, you made a decision, you did a call on something, you did what you thought was right in the moment. You thought this was the right way to go. And now not so sure. But don't be so hard on yourself. Keywords are contemplation and self-judgment. There's a review going on. Where did I go wrong somewhere? Second chances are coming up. Guilt, spirituality, and memories. But bear with me because we're going to pull Lilith out and get a direct answer for you. Okay. This is for Nicole. Still within the parameters of her one card reading. This is about Nicole's business. And business has been slower. She wasn't expecting this. And now she's wondering, should she continue on with this business? Should she hold on a little longer and find success? Should she hold on to her business and keep giving it what she's been giving it? Should she stick with it? Is this in her better interest? Is business going to pick up for Nicole? She's being very positive here, Nicole. Is there a possibility she could change plans and go off in a completely different direction? Is she saying no, that you're going to stick it? She's going to stick this out? Is it the right thing for her to do? She's saying yes, we'll do it right now, is what she's saying. Right now, right now, right now, right now. Start making plans up here right now. Put them on paper. Still the right road for you, Nick. Scroll to the 2 hour and 34-minute mark, Althea. I don't know what to tell you. You need to follow your own intuition for part of this. But as far as tarot goes and as far as Lilith goes, you're not to throw in the towel just yet. Keep on keeping on. That's right. I hope that that's the way things go for you because it's your passion. It's what you want. And then there's that old thing, you'll never realize your dreams if you give up on your dreams before your dreams give up on you. Next person up, and I think we're down to, the last two people. Mona Lee. Mona Lee, are you still here? And I need your question. Mona Lee. You're very welcome to call. There you are. What's your question, Mona? You want to type your question out for me? Hello, Sinsen. I'm glad we stopped the close the donations down when we did. Oh, it propped up just randomly? Subscribe to the channel. It's Bea Fundy Fortunes, and that way you won't miss any more readings. You must be meant to have found us. Subscribe, please. Okay, Mona Lee, my question is about a new man I recently met who's great in person, but once he leaves, there's no contact. What is his truth? Wow. Okay. Let's see, Mona, what's going on with the guy. Mona has recently met a new person, and while they're together and in person, everything's just wonderful. But then when he leaves, she doesn't hear back from him. What is his truth? What is this person's truth? What is this person's truth? They hiding something? It doesn't even, the first thing you think, if he's not keeping regular contact, right? He just seems to disappear into thin air. I know what I would be thinking. If something's not right here at all. But we're going to find out. Why does this new interest, this new relationship with this new man for Mona, why is everything is just wonderful when they are together? And then when he leaves, she doesn't hear anything. What's going on here? I'm going to cut right here for you, Mona. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ten of Wands and responsibility. That's the card that came up. Very interesting for you, Mona. Very interesting. That's the Overwhelmed card of Tarot. I can tell you that. It's the Overwhelmed card of Tarot. It is also a 10. And 10s are all about endings. And it's Wands. It's all about practical things as well. You could be feeling under pressure here. Tarot is suggesting and thinking that you have far too much on your mind and too much to do and too much to think about. And you're feeling the pressure. You're so absorbed in the details, you cannot see the bigger picture and discern what is essential. And I'm hearing here, following common sense. What's your intuition telling you, Mona? What's your intuition telling you what's going on? Another meaning is that, Another meaning is that one person or a situation, but it's him, is taking all of your mental energy because you're trying to figure him out. And you have little time left over, and when it comes to your own needs, you're exhausted. You can't even tend to yourself because you've put all your mental and emotional energy trying to figure this person out. The advice here is you need to set some boundaries now. It's going to help reduce your stress. And you may need to say no to certain people. That could be a part of this. Your keywords are burdens and overload, confusion, exhaustion, priorities, pressure, and blocks. Let's turn to Lilith for a little help. Okay, Mona. All right. Still within the parameters of Mona's one card, one question reading. The man that she's seeing. When they're together physically, it's wonderful. Like they're actually face to face. But when he leaves, there's no contact. There's no phone calls. There's no reaching out. And she wants to know. Is this man living, is he keeping secrets from Mona? Is this man, new man in Mona's life, is he keeping secrets from her? This man's keeping secrets from Mona? Well, it's obvious, right? Can I ask this very blunt question, Lilith? Is this man already married with a family on the side? Is that what's going on here? Whoa, sorry. Is this man already married that is dating Mona? Does he already have somebody else that he's committed to? Is that why there's no contact when he leaves and the date's over? Their time together's over? It's just quiet. Yeah. Is this man the one for Mona? Is this person the man for Mona? Is he the one? And there we go. She's saying no, it's not. He's not the one. Not him. Should she set her sights on more fertile ground for the future when it comes to a relationship? Is there somebody new in her future? Is there new intimate love coming into her future? Oh, that she likes that question. Yes, very much so. Is this going to be somebody that Mona already knows? Does she know the new love coming into her life? Does she know them? She does. Okay, could we get the first initial of the first name, please, of the new love coming into Mona's life? Does their name, their first name, begin with the letter A? And she's saying no right off. Does their first name begin with the letter B? The letter C? The letter D? E? F? Does their first letter of the first name begin with the letter J? H? I? J? Whoa, there we go. Their name begins with the letter J. Someone you're already aware of. Might be somebody you just know in passing. I don't know. How soon before they come together as a union? How soon? Excuse me, my arm's feeling pinched. Just one moment. How soon, Lilith, before they come together as one? So for Mona, the new love coming into her life, will they enter her life, establish a relationship within the next 3 months? That's what I felt and I heard, 3 months. Could it be sooner? No. Could it be later than 3 months? And she's saying no, so it's definitely 3 months they'll be coming together. There you go. There you go. I mean, we had to find out, we had to know, right? So there you go, Mona. I hope that that was okay for you, Mona, and I appreciate you very much, your question, your time being here. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we've got one more to go. We're just beating the clock at 3 hours. This is great. Oh, I think we're done, because we already addressed Cecilia. We already addressed her. Remember, she paid twice. So we're done. We're all done. Yay! Dun, 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 dun. We're finished. Yes, sir. I won't be back tomorrow night because I have company coming and spending the night. And Saturday, we're going into the city so I can buy some Christmas lights so I can begin my decorating because I've not been able to start because of that. I can't get the decorating done if I don't have my lights first. They've got to be the first thing that goes up on where I'm placing them, and then decorate on top of and around that. So thank you, Margaret. Also thank you, Sarah, very much. Jennifer must be having a good time. Poor girl never leaves the house. That must be some Thanksgiving dinner. She says, oh, last night, I'll message you the minute we get home. I'm glad I didn't wait for her, or I would have missed my last night. I'm not sure about Saturday evening yet. Maybe not, but maybe Sunday. So happy holidays to you. You're more than welcome. You're so grateful, and thank you. I'm glad we're done though. That 3 hours went really, really, really fast. Unbelievably fast. Look at that, 2 hours, 59 minutes, and 15 seconds. Right on, right on. Oh, I plan to. I plan to. C-A-C-A-C-A-C-I-E-S. Sarah. Yeah. Oh, he's going to love that. I know he will. And I appreciate that very, very, very much. Very, very much. I will sleep well. You as well. Tomorrow night will be a late night, that's for sure, because when my friend comes, we stay up till God knows what hour. And then we'll be up early Saturday morning heading to the city. I can finally get my lights and pick up a few groceries. I'm down on food. And the sun's supposed to shine on Saturday. This is my Friday. It feels like Friday to me. So if I feel real energetic tomorrow, my company's not supposed to show up till about 3 in the afternoon. I may get started on the monthlies for December. But I don't really want to because I don't have any decorations up. I might dig a couple things out. It will be the Christmas readings. Thank you. Joy is most important to me. Joy is a very precious, can we call it a commodity in a way? It truly is. And to experience real joy, you don't know it till it hits you. You may think you have. I thought I had moments of joy. It's something that's very unique to actually feel joy rushing through your veins, your whole being. It's a fantastic thing. It's awesome. You're left speechless at the beauty and the wonder of it all, really. Good to the last drop. Geez, I like that heater. I really do. Mug warmer, whatever you want to call it. Very nice. Oh, thank you. The clear lights, that's right. They're my grooves, the clear lights. I really see these ones are more of a white. They're white on the outside, white pigment, and they've got the white wire, of course, and I don't like that. It stands out too much, especially if I'm threading them through my pine garland that's over the top of my windows. The white just jumps. I want green, like the green is perfect wiring. I'm just hope I'm not too late. And I hope that the hardware stores, because that's where we're going to hit. I'm hoping the hardware stores aren't sold out. Oh, please don't be sold out. Please don't be sold out. And I don't go to the dollar store and buy those. Well, I think Walmart's got 2 for $5. They're $1.99 a box for sets of 50. And I bought them before. I'm home all the time. I'm here all the time. Because I'm retired, right? And I rarely go anywhere, so I'm here all the time. When I'm here, the lights go on. I use them hard and heavily. I really do. So I burn through. So those dollar store ones aren't, they wouldn't last. I've seen me buy them and they last 4 days and they started burning out. So they're not good for me. So I don't mind paying a little bit more to maybe get 2 years out of them, if nothing else. Boys, I'll tell you, I love the lights, but I hate buying them because I put my heart thinking that they're going to really bring me a lot of joy through the season, and they start dying. I get really pissed, and I'm very disappointed about it. Very much so. So. Oh, my goodness. So I hope all you Americans are having a great weekend so far. And I've been craving turkey all day. Go figure. I made a beef stew today, though. And I cooked up some farm fresh eggs that were given me, 2 dozen. This man that lives up in the next little village. Met him once, like last year or something. And he has a hobby farm. He raises pigs and chickens and roosters and all kinds of cool stuff. And he brought me 2 dozen. He said to me, I've got pork. I've got an abundance of pork, he said, and I'd like to give some to you. He just showed up at my door. And I'm going, who are you? I barely remember because I only met him briefly. And I went, wait a minute, Gary? Like that? He goes, no. And he keeps talking about the pork. I went, Dale. Hey, a big face, a smile lit right. Yes, that's right. I'm Dale. I remember you. I said, I'm awful sorry about that. Anyways, I said, I don't eat pork. I stopped eating pork 4 years ago. I don't eat pig at all. And he goes, what about eggs? Do you eat? I said, eggs, I live on them. I love eggs. I'll be right back. He goes out to his truck. He comes back with 2 dozen eggs. So I cooked them up tonight. And when I make scrambled eggs, I share it with the cat and the dog. They're waiting for, and I'm telling you, even the dog, even Bear noticed. wow, this is good, because he kept coming, usually a couple mouthfuls and he's done. He kept coming back over and over and over again. I got about 5 bites out of them, and that was it. So, good night, Linda. And then I made a beef stew today, and I started that at 11 a.m. It was all done by 2, all ready to go. So I might have a plate of that when I get off of here, maybe. Joy to you as well. Joy to everybody. Oh my goodness, Margaret. Wow. That's really nice, Linda. Nice. It is delicious. It's got lots of flavor. I do it old school way. I cut my onions up, I get them all ready, and then I cut my meat to the size I want, bite-sized pieces, and I put lots of butter, real butter, in the bottom of the pan and get it good and hot before it starts to brown. And then I start throwing my meat in and my onions on top of that, and I let it all kind of fry for a little bit, and then I turn the heat down on it to the halfway mark, and I make sure the onions, everything's getting cooked. I put some salt and a little bit of pepper. Although pepper I leave to the end. I always put salt in the very beginning because the meat will absorb that flavor. And then I put just enough water to cover the meat and let it simmer like that for quite a while. And I keep going back and checking to make sure it's not drying up. And I caught it just at the right moment. It was beautiful. It made a beautiful gravy on the bottom. Added some more water. I even put a little soy in to help with the flavor. And then I start adding my vegetables. Turnips first. Once they're cooked or almost cooked, then in go the carrots. Same rule when they're almost done. And then the potatoes go in last. I don't add flour to my stews. I don't add doughboys either. I hate them. They're like a big chunk of soggy old flour. I don't know. I've never attempted to make them, and I have no interest in making them because I don't like them. So it took from 11 a.m. till 2. At 2 o'clock sharp, I said, well, look at this now. Ha, 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 ha. And it smelled so good. And so I took a little spoon. I tasted the broth, and I was like, oh, yes. Well, it was so worth all that cutting and chopping and frying and cooking. It's just wonderful. Wonderful. And it'll last about 2 days. So not just me. My son will be in and out. He's going to babysit my baby on Saturday when we go to town. And he's learned to be really good in the car, little bear. Like, he knows her car. We go outside and go down those stairs. He'll go around the corner of the house. He'll look up in the driveway. If he sees her car, he'll tear right for it. Okay, I know where we're going. I know what we're doing. Let me in. He jumps right in the car, and he's great. And everything is wonderful in his world until we stop somewhere, and I have to get out of the car, and he can't come with me. All hell breaks loose. And I mean all hell. He goes beyond separation anxiety. This is complete meltdown, freak out, to the point where I'm holding him tight. I grab him and I hold him and say, I'm holding you, Mommy's here. And he's so beside himself, he doesn't even realize it, right? Ripped my heart out, made me sick to my stomach to see him like that. He is going to get to go to the vet, and I get some money built up and go in and get whatever shots he needs soon, because he's coming up. He just turned 6 months. And I'm going to talk to the vet about it. Is there something that you can prescribe? And I'll pay for it. Something to keep him calm so he's not going. I thought the last time that happened, I thought he's going to have seizures here in a minute. That's what it reminded me of. He's going to go right into seizures. He was so worked up. Just sad. Ripped my heart and my guts right out, Sarah. I tell ya. And it took everything from me. Now, when I leave Saturday, my son will be in the back of the house. And he's like all 30-year-olds. He's into the gaming, right? And he'll have the internet all to himself. He's excited about that. Mom won't be here, and he'll keep a good close eye on the dog at the same time. So I'm really happy about that. But what we have to do is I have to pick him up, give him lots of lovin's, and walk towards that back part of the house and say, go in and hang with Tom for a bit, and just quietly close the door, and then bolt it the hell out of here before he realizes that I'm going and he's not going with me. So we got to be sneaky about it. We've got to be sneaky about it. I've got clothes for him. Yes, I do. I've got a sweater and a t-shirt and a winter fleeced thing that goes on him full length.
And then I've got a red one as well. So he's more than taken care of clothes-wise. He really, really, really likes that stuff. I don't know what you mean by thunder shirt. I've never heard of that, though. You mean Althea? Althea? Because I don't know who Wealthy is, but I think that's what you meant to type. I can tell. Yeah, and there's no point in even answering her because she won't get it for another half an hour. We'll all be long gone at that point. So that's the way it is, but I'm looking forward anyways. I figure by hopefully Sunday night I'll be able to bring my tree out and get that all set up. But I've got to get all my garland all set up with the lights first, so really looking forward to it. Enjoying a full month of December and everything being done. It's a tight-fitting dog shirt that helps calm them down. It's like a hug shirt. Where would I find that at? He's got one t-shirt and it says Good Dog Gone Bad. And it's got the skull and crossbones, and that's like stretchy. It fits him snugly, but it's very thin. I don't know if that's the same thing or not. He's still very much a baby, you know. He's... Isn't that cute? The tail going about. He's on my armchair. He's on his back off. I can just see the tops of his legs. And beyond the legs, his tail's up. He's on his back and his tail's going like this. All I see here, these four little paws and the little tail going a mile a minute. Come here, baby. Come see Mommy. Come here. Come. Come. Come say goodnight to the world. Come say goodnight to the world. That's my boy. Oh, what a good boy. I gotta turn to pick him up or I'll end up wrenching my back. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Here. That's a good boy. What a good baby. We don't have a lot of room to move. Oh, sorry. I tried to be gentle. And there's the bear. There's the bear bum. Okay. All right. Good, Sarah. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm interested. I want to do whatever I can to make this little precious bundle of joy more comfortable and more secure. I don't separation anxiety. They used to say that Labrador Retrievers were one of the worst top breeds for separation anxiety. And I had Bear, my big bear, and he did not like being left, but he never carried on like this one. Never. Not even close. This one here, just, I love him so much. He smells good. He's warm. I can't wait for him to get his first cut, his trim, and nails done and all that good stuff. That's coming too. I hope to do it before Christmas is what I'm hoping for. So, that's my baby. Who's my baby? Say hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. What a good boy. What a good boy. Who's a good boy? Oh, there we go. Thank you. I think that must be from you. Let's see. Thank you very much. I'm going to look into that as soon as I shut the camera off. I'll be looking into it and I'm going to look it up. That's beautiful. I never heard of them though. Isn't that the funniest thing? What's going on over there? What is it? What? Oh, kisses. Oh, snuggles. I tell ya, I love sleeping with him. He sleeps with me every night. He sleeps with me every night. Thank you, Mona. Thank you. He's a Morky Poo. Maltese, Yorkshire Terrier, and Poodle. And that it's a tri-breed, 3 different breeds. And they've only been in existence since 2014. So he's a brand new breed, which is really interesting. So he's afraid of nothing or no one. The only bad thing about him is that he likes to bite, like nip me. He likes to chew
He wants to play, he wants to fight, and he's really rough about it. And he's got me marked up and scarred up, and oh my goodness. You got a case of the yawns, don't you? Yeah. He's really smart, though. There's the thing. But I think he's always going to have that baby way about him. He's my baby. He's always going to be my baby. Isn't that right, sweetie? We're going to see what we can get you a Thunder shirt. I don't care. It's worth the time, trouble, and money if it's going to make him more comfortable, and I won't know till I try. So, anyways, everybody, I don't know how many people are left hanging. They know we're done. I'm not seeing my numbers. I got to search for them here. 13 waiting. Yeah. Comes in different sizes. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I belong to Amazon.ca as well, so that's who I order from. Oh, baby, what do you say? We get a little plate of stew, and I'll share it with you. How's that? Have a little bite to eat and get our jammies on. Yeah, I wish I could get back tomorrow night where it's Friday night, but I'm not going to be able to do that. You can't do that when you've got company here. I don't know about Saturday night. I think she's going home Saturday night. We'll spend all day in the city pretty much. Unless she decides to stay tonight, and that's fine by me. But if I get a chance to, I'll start the monthlies for December. I'm going to do my best there, so. I just want to say thank you, everybody, for your patience and you waiting for your turn to have your cards read. I know that that's annoying, but I do the best I can to give everybody the same attention, kind of a thing. Some of these readings were interesting tonight. I did not have no big flashes like I normally would. Do you want down, baby? You going down? Oh, he wants him back. There we go. There you go. Let me pull forward a bit and give you some room. Let mommy get forward and push the chair back so I can move. There we go. There we go. Again, happy Thanksgiving to all the Americans within the group as well. Wishing you all the best. Great weekend. And I'm going to say this. I used to say it when I did the recordings for the readings, when I used to pre-record them. I live right here on the Bay of Fundy, and the Bay of Fundy, and right in my backyard, I've got a 3/4 mile private beach. And Bear and I were done. I'm going to post some of the videos on my YouTube thing where you can do pictures and shit like that now, so I just haven't gotten around to it. So we were down the other day because we knew this storm was coming today, and it was a gorgeous day. We ran all over the beach. It was fun. Hit a ball. We both slept a little bit better. The smell of the bay was so strong that day, and I love that. I love that. But this is home to the highest tides in the world right here in my backyard. Bay of Fundy, F-U-N-D-Y. If you have an urge to look it up or anything like that, the markup at PetSmart is terrific. Okie dokie, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you so much, Sarah. And thank you for being here with me tonight and with everybody else. We really appreciate you being here. Big hand for Sarah. She did a great job. Thank you so much again. So yeah, what I'd like you to all do, and I say this every time, and I mean it sincerely, is to make sure that you center yourself, nourish yourself first. Keep your integrity forefront and center. Always take the higher moral ground. Keep your intentions pure, kind, and loving. Reach out and touch somebody so you can share your light and your love out with the rest of the world or the people in your world. And always try to do the right thing with good intentions behind it, because you're living beneath the microscope of the universe, and it's up and watching, and it's taking notes. As long as you follow good integrity, you don't have anything to worry about. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. Sarah, one more time, thank you to you, too. I hope to be back here in a couple of nights, because I enjoy it, too. It helps to feed me by helping other people. So I hope some of you are directed and helped tonight, and I hope everything pans out for you for the better. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. You have no idea how much I appreciate this and your support. Thank you very much. Much love to you all.